Marvin.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, this is crucial to know because we will use this method later on this year. So again, I want to factor, so I take out the 5x just like I did here. Nothing different so far. Nothing different so far. Now, here's where the new piece comes in. I would prefer if this was x squared and this was just x. Like I would much prefer the equation to look like this. It's easier for me to do the box. I don't have to remember to like put this like x squared term here. I just find it much easier. I think a lot of people would agree with me on this. Like they'll much prefer this to be x squared, and they'll much prefer this to be x. So we can actually transform this equation. We can actually transform this right here so that that happens. And here's how we do that. We write let u equal x squared. And let's go through this and then we'll see how this works. Then we'll take questions at the end. So let u equal x squared. Now why did I pick x squared? I picked x squared because of the following. I wanted this to, instead of being x squared, to just be x. So instead of, picking x, again, I just picked u. I could have picked v, I could have picked j, I could have picked any letter. And instead of this being x to the fourth, I would love if that was like u squared or j squared or k squared. It's just some squared as opposed to a fourth. So let's watch what happens. The 5x stays the same. The minus 15 stays the same. But instead of writing minus 2x squared, I could just write minus 2u. Because u is the same as x squared. Let me go through the end then. So u is the same as x squared. And x to the fourth is really the same as this. Isn't x to the fourth really the same as that from exponent properties? If you have a number, raise it to a power, you multiply. So I could really say, well, okay, this is really just, x squared is just u, so it's just u squared, minus 2u minus 15. If we gave you this problem last year, everybody was like, boom, box, done. But let's now stop and take questions about how we got this. So, Carla. Yeah, so like last year I did not take points off for that, and on the common assessment, boom, I was surprised by the math director. This should be points off, so. Yeah. Someone had a question. There you go.
So you was just a variable for a variable squared.
Yep. Yep. All right, and now we can finish. So now this part, we can do the box. So the top of the box is minus 15. The bottom of the box is negative 2. Again, I'll get minus 5. Again, I'll get 3. And now we're in business. This is u squared. Remember, the first term goes here. This is minus 15. This is minus 5u and 3u. And now I'm set right now. This is just, again, I won't belabor the point. But here we have it. Jasmine?
When you saw for the roots, you still put plus or minus?
Yeah, we'll do it. So now, this really factored to 5x times u plus 3 times u minus 5. But I don't want to leave the u's. I want to replace them with the x's. So what do I get? I get 5x times x squared plus 3 times x squared minus 5. That's exactly what we got right over here. It's the same thing. And now, if you wanted to find the roots, you would go through the exact same process you went through over here. Set it equal to 0, set each piece equal to 0, boom, boom, boom. I mean, you could do that first. I think it's easier to like rewrite it like this and then just. So. I think it's the same thing. You'd say.
Would
David.
it ever be necessary
Yes.
You mean like mandatory to use for you?
I mean, if you want to get the problem right, yeah.
so there's a huge difference in this and that?
No,
Just easier.
there'll be problems where that won't work, and only this will work. You'll figure it out on the homework, or you'll text me a video to do it. Yeah. But I would encourage you not to do that. You'll get the same answer, but I would just suggest doing it this way. You will get the exact same answer, but I would suggest not doing it. Right? And then u is x squared, so just the x squared equals 5, and you get this. Jenny.
So how do we know if you
Just use this every time you're set. This will always work. It will take practice to learn. Yeah, obviously. I understand it's going to be hard. That's why we have 3-4 days for this homework and a lot of practice before the exam. But I mean, this is hard. I agree. I mean, this is what we do in calculus level 2. Like yesterday, I got an email from an alum being like, "Hey, can you help me out with my math level 2 in college?" And this is some of the stuff I'm going to be doing with the alum. Like this kind of thing right here. Yeah.
So the universal law is that you always equal to x squared?
No, not always x squared. Whatever this term is. If this had been x cubed and that had been x to the 6th, you would have been x cubed.
Okay.
That middle term.
It's always the middle.
Yeah. I mean, you can assume that for right now. Like 3 years from now in math, no, it won't be. But it's just
So this is just like when it's proportional, like.
when it's double. That's the only time that this will work. When this is double this. Just like that's the only time the box works. Maybe over the next couple of days. Right now, you guys have time to practice. Okay, so I gotta teach one more thing. All right, so the last thing I want to teach, let's bring it back onto this side of the board. So